All right, guys, we are back with our second installment of range instructional videos or basics range fundamentals videos. We are going to be doing flash sight picture in controlled pairs today. So in layman's terms, essentially reacquiring your sight picture for fast follow-up shots. Because if you're just slapping that trigger, never taking that split second to reacquire your sights, you're not going to be able to shoot accurately in controlled pairs when you need to, i.e. a self-defense situation, law enforcement situation. Really, it's just being able to shoot fast and retain that accuracy. That's what we want.
So we're talking about flash sight picture. When we go through the fundamentals of aiming, we talk about getting a nice, precise sight picture, equal height, equal light. And when we do that, our bullet's going to impact right here, Dean, which we saw in the other installment. When you had a good sight picture, you had great hits. But when we're shooting multiple shots, we're not always going to try to get that precise aim shot every single time. What we really want is we want to make sure that when we're catching that front sight somewhere in the window of the rear sight. So if you'll see this one, the front sight is in that window, but it's very high. It's almost out of the window, right? Down here, it's in the window, but it's really low. Again, to the left and to the right. And so if we're aiming here and our sight's off to the left a little bit, we're going to end up with an impact somewhere over here to the right, high and low. But all of those would be defensively accurate shots, right? Now I want to also say that anytime we're shooting defensively, we want to aim exactly at that spot that we want to hit for that very first shot. And for this drill, it's going to be right here at the center. The successive shots are going to be somewhere in the window, and they're just going to be in a nice zone. We call this the high thoracic cavity or the high center chest zone. Is that all making sense to you? You following what we're wanting to do here? So we're going to fall back here in a moment, and we're going to have you shoot a couple precise shots, making sure that you're getting a nice, good, precise aim shot. Then we're going to go through window, front sight to the left, front sight to the right, front sight high, front sight low, so that our viewers can see what we're talking about with the flash sight picture. Then we're going to shoot some controlled pairs and show them how it actually works in practice.
Sounds good.
All right. Okay, so the first shot we're going to do is you're going to just draw, you're going to present, and you're just like the center of the diagram is. We want a nice, precisely aimed shot right in the center, equal height, equal light. So when you're ready, go ahead and present up, point in, and one nice, slow, precise shot. And good. And carefully recover your holster. And you can see from here, and we'll go up and look at it in a little bit, you can see that that shot hit right where it should have. So the next one, you're gonna aim at the center, and I just want you to turn the front of your pistol only so that your front sight's bumping. It's still in there, but it's bumping, all right? So go ahead and aim in, and then after you shoot, you're gonna hold it there, and we'll do the others. So bring that sight over so it's bumping, and press. Good, and center back up. And let's bump to the right. You can go ahead and stay out there. And let's bump it to the right and press. Good. Let's try that one again. Center up, bump it all the way to the right. That's better. And center up. And let's bring it all the way down. Your front sight should still be in that window, but you should be able to just see a little bit of that orange there. And press. Good. And center up and come up high. And press. Good. And carefully recover to your holster. Good. And from here, we're going to come back a couple yards. We're going to come back to about 5-yard line. And we're going to do the same drill. And what we want to see is as we get further out, we're going to see a larger pattern. All right. So go ahead and point out. Center up and then go to the left. When you're ready, press. Good. And center back up. And to the right. Good. And center up. And go down to the bottom. Good. And, oh, we miscounted. We better reload that pistol. Okay. Okay. And come up high. Good. And let's go ahead and reload before we could do the next drill. We're probably about 13 rounds into a magazine. All right, go ahead and recover. And if the shadows don't get us, we're going to come back to about 7. And we're going to do the exact same drill. So come up and aim at center. Now bump to the left. Good. Let's try that again. Press trigger nice and smooth, straight, flat back. Good. And to the center. Bump to the right. Good. And to the center, down low. And to the center. And bump high. Good. And to the center, and let's get one nice precise aim shot at 7 yards. Good. And carefully reholster. And let's move on up and we'll talk about what we're seeing there. So you can see right here was your first shot, okay, right where we would expect it to be. And as we started moving to the left, okay, and then as we got to 5 yards to the left, and as we got to 7, kind of pulled it a little bit. We'll work on that later. To the right, this was your first one, but actually 2 of them. We did it to 3 yards, and then 5 and 7, and then down low. You can see how as you move back, the window, the deviation, it gets larger. Okay. So when we come back here and we start shooting controlled pairs, we'll discuss that a little bit more. All right, so now we've gone through the sight picture drill. We want to shoot a series of different courses of fire here so you can feel the difference. First one we're going to shoot is just a nice, precisely aimed pair. So you're just going to draw your gun, you're going to come out, you're going to aim at the center of that target, and you're going to give me two nice, precise aim shots. So when you're ready, go ahead and draw. And 2 nice presses. Good. 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 And then just come back to the compressed ready for a minute. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to shoot a hammer. You're going to get 1 sight picture, 2 trigger presses. So this is the proverbial double tap. Okay? So let's go ahead and, when you're ready, go ahead and aim out and just give me a nice hammer. Good. Okay? So you come back. When we look at the target later, you'll see that those both went really low. You didn't have control on the first shot. You just kind of put the gun out there and shot. Now, for a controlled pair, what we want to do is you want to get out there, you want to get a nice, precisely aimed first shot, second shot, just like we were finding that front sight in the window somewhere. Find it in the window, get that second shot. Yeah, if you want to shoot it up in that top box, go right ahead. Good. Let's try that one more. Find that front sight somewhere in the window and in that circle. Very nice. And come back to the ready position. Let's scan. Let's check for other threats. And let's go ahead and carefully reholster. Good. So if we come up there, we can look and see what you had. Your 2 aim shots were right in here. Not bad. Okay. When you did your hammer, you kind of smacked the trigger and they both went low. You didn't find the sight. On your first hammer, you got the first one in the head box, second one went a little bit low. And then when you slowed it down just a little bit and really watched for that front sight, this is what we got. So they both ended up in the circle where we wanted them. And from a defensive standpoint, from a liability standpoint, we don't want to do this. Yes, they were in the defensive zone, but we can't guarantee that because you didn't find the sight both times. So we don't ever want to say we didn't find our sight, we didn't aim our shot. So if we have a flash sight picture, we get something like this or something like this. If we have to defend our actions in court, yes, we aimed both of our shots and the sight was where we needed it to be to hit that shot.
So guys, once again, as we do with these range fundamental drills, we start from the beginning, we work up our process, we slow things down, and we say, all right, this is what I'm doing wrong. We correct that, we take a second, we recollect, and just like before, we get a lot better hits. That's what you want to do, no matter what you're doing with any shot process. If you start to fail, slow it down, fix what you did wrong. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Dean with Old English Outfitters. If you like what you saw, please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.